Hello chums, Robert Ross here in Comedy Cottage, comedy historian at your disposal. Hope you're having a lovely day, beautiful out there again today, but what are we, Tuesday? Oh gosh, Tuesday. Now Tuesday is the busiest day of the comedy week, isn't it, Tuesday? Well, first up we have gorgeous George, my dear friend George Layton, who does his weekly column for the online Telegraph. That's Layton on Lockdown, so you can get a free month subscription to the Telegraph online, don't have to pay a penny, and you can read George's weekly column, which is pithy and amusing and poignant and beautifully structured as all George's writing is. So that's Tuesday, ready now to read. This evening, of course, is Robert Ross's book club with Steptoe and Son, so please join us tonight 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. to talk about that and my absolute thrill to work with my heroes of comedy writing, Ray Galton and Alan Simpson. So that's tonight at 7 o'clock. And then, straight after that, my dear pal Toby Haydokes, it's Excess Malarkey, Manchester Comedy Club, 8 o'clock till 9, and the bill tonight is amazing. Ed Gamble's on, Alison Spittle's on, so watch that, so that's going to be a treat. And then, from 9 o'clock, also on Facebook, it's Lenny Bage's Velvet Tuesday. Lenny is going to be doing a bit of Burt Bacharach tonight, and I've heard on the grapevine that there may be a Matt Monro song tonight as well, so check that out, that's going to be a treat. And if your chuckle muscles need even more workout, then 11:15, BBC One, it's Peter Kay's Comedy Shuffle. So there you go, what a day of comedy. It's only the start of it. Okay, what else? Oh yes, if you want a daily comedy, I try and do something different on my Facebook page and Instagram page every day. Today, in 1954, Morecambe and Wise made their first appearance in a series for BBC called Running Wild. Okay, 1954. It was the famous sketch show that one reviewer wrote, the new definition of television is the box they buried Morecambe and Wise in. How wrong he was. But Eric Morecambe kept that cutting all his life to remind him not to be so complacent about success on TV. But there you go. Bit of history. You get a bit of history on Instagram and Facebook every day, so follow me there. Okay, tomorrow's pick of Talking Pictures TV, it's more Sid James. Oh yes, more Sid James. This is my old wind-up VHS version of a film called And the Same to You. It was based on a TV play called The Chigwell Chicken. Basically, rule of thumb, any film made in this country in the 50s and 60s dealing with either horse racing or boxing, Sid James tends to be in it. This is about boxing. Vera Day's in it, Tommy Cooper, very rare film appearance from Tommy Cooper, William Hartnell, Brian Ricks, great film. That's midday tomorrow, Talking Pictures TV. Now, what else I want to talk about? Oh yes, now a lot of TV, I'm sorry, I'm making you go all square-eyed. But as today is book club day, I'm recommending you read this. Now, I shall reach out of shot. I like a heavy book. There you go. These are the Michael Palin diaries. If you haven't got these, oh, what a treat. So Michael tells me, he's fit and well by the way, so Michael tells me he's hard at work on volume 4. So now's your chance to plough through the first 3 volumes of Mike's diaries. I'm going to read a little extract from probably the lightest one, and this is quite heavy. This is volume 2, and this is Halfway to Hollywood, and it's the 1980 to 1988 diaries. Okay, I'm going to read a little passage here. This is from Monday, April the 18th, so what's that, 1983, that's 37 years and 3 days ago. So Mike writes, begin writing new screenplay. Rather than spend days or weeks on elaborate research or agonising over a subject, I decide to ride straight in on the explorer's idea, which came to me about 4 months ago. To dinner with Graham and David, that's Graham Chapman and David Sherlock, was supposed to be with TJ, Terry Jones, as well, but he rang this morning having had creosotic eruptions during the night to cancel. I love creosotic, that's presumably about Mr. Creosote, he's obviously been sick the night before. Take GC, Graham, to Langan's Brasserie. He's half an hour late. Still, I enjoy sipping a malt whiskey at the bar and watching caricatures of rich people entering. Feel like I'm watching a parade of the people George Grosz used to draw. GC looks a bit drawn and haggard and as always has the slightly detached air of, as TJ put it, quote, someone who wants to be somewhere else, unquote, which is perfect on Terry's opinion on Graham. Great praise for Peter Cook, for keeping everyone happy in Mexico, and Eric Idle for being divine, according to David. GC goes back to the US for Yellowbeard sneak previews this week. He has reached the stage of not knowing whether anything is working anymore. And that's it. So please join Gemma and myself tonight on my Comedy Historian Facebook for our own book club, where we're looking at this little beauty that I loved writing with Ray Golden and Alan Simpson. It's Steptoe and Son, so we're chatting about that from 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock this evening. Until then, have a lovely day and see you then. Bye for now.